He's looking lost on the bench. The players are looking clueless on the pitch. Come with a spirited 4-4 game against Man City. Following week, they are losing. Lose against Manchester United with so much chances created. Following week against Everton, for crying out loud, you are losing. If you are losing against Everton, what now becomes of you? So it begs the question. And I don't know if you differ from my own opinion. I think Poch should still stay at least to the end of the season. They are not going to get relegated. They should forget about the season and try to build on whatever it is that Poch is doing. But Poch is not giving us that confidence that he's actually building something. I'm looking at Poch and I'm thinking about his Southampton team before he left for sports. That was a terrific team. They had a style of play. They have the wave of energy. But I'm not seeing that at Chelsea right now. Is he a cultural problem at Chelsea? Is he a coaching problem of Poch? Is he the expectations we are putting on Chelsea? Is he overwhelming? Among other things.
Unlike United, I don't think it's a cultural thing. I think it's a knowledge thing. An owner has come who does not know how to manage a European football team. So it's a personnel issue, but not on the field of play. It is outside in the administrative and management aspect. I think that's the issue. Because once you get that right, that is when you can now start to say, okay, looking at the DNA of management, the technical team, you can tell that they will give a coach time to do what they need to do, or they will be, because there's one thing that American sports is known for, and that is them wielding the axe after it's a run of poor results. They are never afraid to do it. Go to NBA, go to even NHL, the hockey league. Coaches are sacked 3 games, 4 games, 5 games into an 82-game season.
Wow.
So the appetite for error is very, very slim
Very limited.
for most American sports. So the fear here is, has Bola brought that same appetite into running Chelsea now? I don't know. I'm not sitting here to tell you that is what I've seen. But if that is what they brought in, then definitely Pochettino does not stand a chance. He will be let go, and the circus will continue right now. I definitely think what Chelsea needs, to your point, stability. Stability, the coach has to know that I have 2 years, I have 3 years.
Exactly.
And judge me after 3 years. Don't judge me now because I inherited most of these players. There are too many players in the books that I probably would not have gone for. So I do think that, yes, the coach needs to stay, but I can't sit here and tell you that they will do that because I don't yet know what the DNA of management outside football really is right now, between Bola and whoever he has surrounded himself with. Chelsea obviously is not doing enough.
Actually, why are you murdering his name? His name is Todd Bodley now. Why are you calling him Bola?
Bola ni, because he's behaving like Bola. My young brother, they sent me a text message. Yeah,
you're sounding static now.
Going back to
you're sounding static, Kachi.
Quick.
Okay, sure. Now you have to unmute yourself.
What their appetite will be like.
Okay, yeah.
One club. Are they seeing it as a cash grabber? If they are seeing it as a cash grabber, then we are going to see what happened or what is happening in United now, where they really don't care what the results of the field of play is, as long as they can repatriate profit or whatever back to the United States. But I totally hope that that's not the case. Chelsea right now is not breeding confidence. Chelsea is not even, the performance has been more inconsistent than Arsenal's performance has been, or maybe even United's performance. We've been deriding United, but they've been consistent in playing bad. Chelsea gives you the false hope, and then you expect that they build on that, and then the next thing they take
They
three
go
steps
back.
forward.
Yeah.
So it really is not going to be Pochettino. But once Pochettino is looking behind him, then you are going to see Chelsea unravel more. But if they assure him that he has that stability, 2-3 years, we might start to see a team that plays in the image of Mauricio Pochettino.
Emotional. All right, perfect. Thank you very much, Olali. And I know I sound like a broken record when I say these things, but I'll keep using the case of Mikel Arteta and probably say Alex Ferguson himself. They had the chance. They were given the opportunity to make their mistakes, correct those mistakes. They don't have to look behind their shoulders like, okay, I'm seventh or eighth this year. I'm getting the sack. And this is what I would want to see at Chelsea as well. Do you agree, or we should categorize Poch with ETH and say, okay, it's about time? And don't forget one thing: this is still December. The league does not end until May. A lot of things could change before then. Alali.
Okay, so after the game against City, when they had that impressive 4-4 draw, I
Yeah.
made mention of it. I made mention of the fact that I am impressed with what I've seen of Chelsea, at least against the big squad, against the big teams.
Big teams, yeah.
They've shown that they have the heart to go head to head. They've shown that they have a style of play that works. And like I rightly said, I said I'm comparing them to the early days of Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool, where you see them playing very well against the big team and might likely struggle against the middle table team. I still think Chelsea are on the right path. I think they will find that consistency over time. I don't think we should model them with the case of United. I think
I couldn't help it, Olawale. I'm sorry.
like Kachi said, I think the United case is more complicated. About there is a cultural problem. I don't know whether you were able to if you whether you read the interview that Matic granted in the middle of the week, where he stated getting late to training is like a norm in United, and Pogba are like perennial, what do you call it, late comers. So you could see the cultural standard in United is low. So what is accepted as, so a lot of things is, but I think Chelsea are a little bit different. And I think Pochettino has probably, for me, if you can show me those in those big games that you can stand toe to toe, I think it's just a matter of time and probably one or two signings at most to figure out, because sincerely, the only way for you to do well in the league is by beating those teams you're expected to beat.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Mauricio Pochettino should not be under any pressure, any sort of pressure for now. I think they should allow him to make whatever mistake he's going to make this season.
Yeah.
And build a proper team going into next season. I think that's my honest opinion. But again, whether that is what the ownership is going to do, I don't know. For now, I've not really studied the man to know this is the pattern,
exactly,
or this is the way of doing things. So, but I think common sense should come in and should allow Pochettino at least 3 years for him to set up his team.
All right, perfect. And the Erling Haaland-less Man City won against Luton away from home 2-1. Luton is becoming a hard ground for most teams. Arsenal, no thanks to Dabarera, barely survived at Luton City in the middle of the week. United, against all odds, lost at Old Trafford against Bournemouth. That's the most underwhelming performance. Should I say results? Liverpool showed spirit, guile, and effort as they come back from a goal down to defeat Crystal Palace away from home. That's not